Tim Stapleton scored the shootout winner! Woo! And you know what's funny about that? His name's got staple in it! No, it's that you're cleaning that up. Leafs beat the Islanders 5-4 in the shootout. 2 straight shootout wins. When was the last time that happened? And guys, kind of starting to feel like I can predict the future. Tim Stapleton scores the shootout winner in his first NHL game. At the end of last video I said, why haven't they called Tim Stapleton up? And apparently like 10 minutes later, or while I said it, they called him up. Not that Brian Burke is waiting by the computer to see what I say. Tim Stapleton, eh? Alright, call him up. And the Leafs made sure to let Tim Stapleton know it was his first NHL game. They made him skate out all by himself for the warm-up in front of the ruthless Islander fans. They have a reputation. And if you don't know that much about Tim Stapleton, I'll try to tell you what I know. I know before this year he played in Finland playing for Jokerit over the last couple of years. And I know with the Marlies, he does nothing but put up points. Even on a game where the Marlies have played bad, even on a game that he hasn't played all that well, he will get something. He is by far the Toronto Marlies' leading point getter, and it is so rare to not see him on the score sheet. For a lot of the first half of the season, Tim Stapleton had a bit of trouble finding the back of the net, but even when that was the case, he was setting teammates up and was an excellent playmaker. Over the last couple months, though, he's got a few multi-goal games, I think a couple of hat tricks mixed in there. Tim Stapleton's the real deal in the AHL. And you could have been watching him all season long at Ricoh Coliseum for less than $20. And not a bad way to cap off his first game getting the shootout winner. I guess the other big point in the game would be Brendan Witt's hit on Nicholas Hagman. Most analysts I've seen have the suspension pegged at somewhere between 3 and 5 games, but some suggest it could even be longer. And I'm not sure I disagree with that. I mean, that was a vicious hit, and it looked like he went straight for Hagman's head. And Hagman really has been one of the best Leafs, arguably the best Leaf this season, and that is a huge blow to the lineup to see him out. But you really got to admire the guts and perseverance of Nicholas Hagman. He was trying to get up on his own strength and get off the ice, but he was a little too wobbly and ultimately needed to be helped off. And I know the debate of fighting rages on, but I think something that everyone can agree on is shots to the head need to be taken out of the game permanently. And obviously you can't really prevent anyone from doing an act like that, but you gotta really throw the book at them. This is the part of the video where someone types, well, someone on the Leafs did that too. Yeah, and they should throw the book at them as well. And a lot of hockey fans of any team like to think they can do a better job than a lot of the upper brass in the NHL. So guys, here's your chance. Question of the game. What should the mandatory suspension be for deliberate body checks to the head? For example, and this isn't necessarily what I think, start at 5 games and then with discretion based on the incident, go up. Moving to news outside of the Leafs game, there were a couple trades on Thursday and ooh, the trade deadline's coming. First, the Penguins traded Ryan Whitney to the Anaheim Ducks for Chris Kunitz and the Belleville Bulls' Eric Tangradi. And a trade that happened right after that, stop the presses, people. The Canadiens trade Steve Bégin to the Dallas Stars for Doug Janik. Wow, that was a good move! You don't know who Doug Janik is? No, I don't! I know that one was a minor deal, but guys, out of those 2 trades, which 2 teams do you think you won? And you can say they were even, because maybe they were. But that's it for this game. The Leafs beat the New York Islanders 5-4 in the shootout side! Oh yeah! Baby, I'm back! Shutout in first game back! Look at that! Oh yeah, my arm feels great! My arm feels great. How does yours feel? Does it feel like a shutout? I bet you it doesn't. How could I forget Mr. Block-A-Side himself, Martin Brodeur, comes back from months of injury. I'm not sure if he's going to be the same heading into the playoffs, and then boom, he gets a shutout in his first game back. Yeah, I know it was against the Avalanche, and yeah, I know they stink, but if there's one thing the Avalanche can do, it's score goals, and they didn't. And for whatever reason, this little figurine has become a character in these videos, and I'm so glad that I can use it again. You're so immature! Tim Stapleton, shootout winner. Leafs are on a 3-game win streak. I'll see you next time. Peace.